Cole Sprouse did a Vogue 73 questions and we learned so much about him. Here are 20 things we learned about Cole that make us love him even more. I'm Margie Mays and this is your 24/7 Celebrity News. We've loved him since his Sweet Life of Zac and Cody days, and we swoon for him as Jughead Jones on Riverdale, and now he just gave us 73 more reasons to love him. He made a video with Vogue from his Vancouver apartment, where he films Riverdale, and answered 73 questions about himself. Here are the top 20 best things we learned about Cole Sprouse from the video, and if you didn't love him already, get ready to love him because marry me, Cole. Here we go. 1. Cole can cook. He whipped up carbonara, which happens to be his favorite dish of all time, for his interviewer, as well as a tomato and garlic finger food appetizer. How thoughtful, a man who can cook. Oh my goodness. Number 2, the most romantic gesture he's ever done is a road trip. He said, quote, "I'm like a road trip kind of guy. I like the big grand sweeping vistas. I'm kind of a road trip kind of girl. I'm not gonna lie." All right, I'm single, just kidding. Number 3, he prefers camping to hotels. You know what? I live for a hotel moment, but I'm open, okay? Number 4, the way to his heart is through his stomach. He said, quote, "Any cooked meal, any family recipe, that is the way to my heart." His words, "Excuse me while I enroll in culinary school?" Or should I say culinary school? You see what I did there? Okay, yeah. Number 5, when asked what's something that most people don't know about being a child star, he said, quote, "It's very competitive. It's a very competitive arena. It just so happens that my direct competition was my identical twin brother, but we were eating off the same table, so, you know, same team." Number 6, he doesn't really like to watch anything that he does on film. However, there is one exception to that rule, which brings us to number 7. He watches old episodes of The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody, either when he's drunk or feeling, quote, really narcissistic. Yeah. I can just imagine him with a bottle of wine, he's had a lot of carbonara, and he is watching The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody and living and laughing and dreaming, and he's doing, you know, what's that thing where they'd be in the lobby and they'd be on the bellhop thing? Oh, I lived for that show. Oh, while drinking Danimals too. Number 8, if he could go back and tell his younger self something, he'd say, quote, "Get a good financial advisor and don't do your own taxes, kid." Apparently there's a story there, but he didn't spill the beans. Number 9, he loves photography. His favorite of his cameras is his student film camera. He called it cheap and efficient like Cole. He said when he's taking a photo, the first thing his eye goes to is the landscape. Number 10, he's obsessed with traveling. Number 11, the craziest food he's ever eaten is bugs. He said, quote, "I think we should all be eating a lot more bugs. I would cook a bug and eat the bug. Crickets and beetles, there's tons of them. It's the most diverse species on Earth and they're probably all delicious." Interesting palate, my friend, carbonara and beetles. Number 12, he's a big fan of comics. His favorite comic is a graphic novel named Black Hole. Number 13, he worked in archaeology after he graduated from NYU. He did an archaeological dig and discovered some, quote, "spooky things." Spooky crisp. Okay, number 14. He has an Instagram account called Camera Duels. I love this one. It's an Instagram dedicated to the people out there who secretly take photos of me and, quote, "how I take photos of them first. May the fastest camera win." The inspiration for starting that was, quote, rage. His words, not mine. Number 15. The weirdest place someone ever tried to take a photo of him was the bathroom. However, good to know he was not in the stall, just by the sinks. Number 16, he journals every day. Literally same. Could we have anything more in common? Number 17, he calls himself, quote, "an emotional sponge." He picks up other people's energies. You can pick up my energy any day of the week, Cole. Number 18, he took a break from social media last year and cooked instead. Perhaps where he really honed in on his carbonara recipe. Number 19, when he was younger, his mentor was Adam Sandler. How iconic. Number 20, his favorite role he's ever done, quote, "I still have a really deep fondness for The Sweet Life." I think that is a perfect place to end because that is where I first fell in love with him. You guys, how much do you love Cole Sprouse and have you seen the video? We want to know everything. I am Margie Mays and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.